Beneath the shimmering lights of Paris, far from the laughter of cafes and the hum of passing scooters, a secret world sprawls in utter darkness. Twisting for over 200 miles beneath the French capital, the catacombs of Paris are more than just a burial site. They're a shadowy reminder of the city's complex and sometimes macabre history. Here, the bones of over 6 million souls rest in eerie silence, their lives long gone, their presence impossible to ignore. It began in the late 18th century. Paris, then a bustling center of culture and growth, was facing a gruesome dilemma. Its cemeteries, especially the infamous Les Innocents, had become dangerously overcrowded. Graves overflowed, walls burst with decaying remains, and disease was creeping into the living quarters of the city's poorest districts. Something had to be done. The solution? Move the dead underground. Officials turned to the city's ancient limestone quarries, abandoned beneath Paris for centuries. These dark, yawning voids were perfect for housing the remains that could no longer stay above ground. And so, under the cover of night, carts began carrying skeletons out of cemeteries, accompanied by priests murmuring blessings, to be deposited into the silent stone belly of the city. But these were not haphazard burials. In 1810, Louis-Étienne Héricard de Thury, the inspector of the quarries, transformed the catacombs into a hauntingly poetic ossuary. Skulls and femurs were stacked with almost artistic precision, creating walls of bone that seemed less like a resting place and more like a monument to mortality itself. Signs above certain galleries remind visitors in chilling tones, "Arrêtez. C'est ici l'empire de la mort." Stop. This is the empire of the dead. And yet, for all their somber grandeur, the catacombs did not become a forgotten place. Over the centuries, they've served as more than just a tomb. During World War II, members of the French resistance used the tunnels to evade Nazi forces, navigating the dark labyrinth like phantoms. But they were not the only ones. The Nazis, too, set up bunkers below the city, sometimes just streets away from where their enemies crept in silence. Today, only a small section of the catacombs is open to the public, less than 2 kilometers. The rest remains strictly off-limits. But that hasn't stopped urban explorers or cataphiles from delving into the forbidden parts of the network. Some sneak in through sewer access points, abandoned metro stations, or hidden entrances known only to a daring few. They host secret concerts, create subterranean art galleries, or simply roam the dark for the thrill of being lost in time. One infamous case still stirs curiosity. In 2004, police discovered a fully equipped underground cinema within the off-limits sections, complete with a bar and seating carved from stone. Mysteriously, a note was left behind after the police returned to investigate further. Do not try to find us. What drives people to descend into these cryptic corridors? Perhaps it's the echo of so many lives, the overwhelming presence of history made literal by bones. Or perhaps it's something deeper, a confrontation with death itself, faced not in tragedy but in quiet, reverent awe. Modern studies have even revealed unexpected insights. Scientists have examined the bones to learn about historical diets, exposure to lead, and even signs of medieval diseases. These remains aren't just relics, they're biological time capsules, silently whispering secrets from Paris's past. And yet, mystery still hangs heavy in the air. Stories of spirits, strange echoes, and shadowy figures persist. A chilling video from the 1990s surfaced, showing an unknown man exploring the catacombs, visibly lost and panicked. The footage ends abruptly and the man was never identified. Whether legend or truth, it only deepened the catacombs mythos. So the next time you walk the Champs-Élysées or sit beneath the Eiffel Tower sipping wine, remember, just beneath your feet lies a mirror city. One without light, without breath, but not without presence. A city of the dead, forever watching the living pass by. The catacombs of Paris are more than tunnels and bones. They are a monument to history, to the fragility of life, and to the mysteries we may never fully understand.